Have you ever wondered where kitchen conveniences of the past century, like linoleum flooring, electric coil stoves, or Butler's pantries, went? Join us on a journey through time to discover 20 old kitchen features that have faded into history, revealing smart storage solutions and revolutionary appliances that told the story of changing lifestyles. Central vacuum cleaners. Can you imagine a vacuum cleaner integrated into the structure of a home? In the mid-20th century, these integrated central vacuum systems were a symbol of luxury and innovation, especially in large homes. With ducts hidden within walls and inlets placed throughout the house, they represented a sophisticated and advanced approach to home design. Offering a superior cleaning experience, this system was designed to minimize dust and allergens in the air, as dirt was suctioned directly into a large receptacle located in a secluded area, typically the basement or utility room, making indoor air much cleaner compared to using portable vacuum cleaners. For affluent families, owning a central vacuum cleaner was not just a convenience, but also a sign of modernity and status. It made cleaning less noisy and more efficient, eliminating the need to drag a heavy machine from room to room. As portable vacuum cleaners became more efficient, compact, and affordable, central vacuum systems gradually lost their popularity. Modern handheld vacuum cleaners have become powerful enough to meet daily cleaning needs without requiring the complex and expensive installation costs of central systems. Linoleum flooring. Linoleum flooring was once a popular choice from the early to mid-20th century, notable for its blend of beauty and functionality. This material, developed in the late 1800s, quickly won over families with its water resistance and relatively simple cleaning process. Notably, its affordability and high durability made it a perfect choice for busy family kitchens, where practicality was always a top priority. Homemakers of that era preferred linoleum because it was easy to wipe up spills or food crumbs, helping keep the kitchen space clean despite numerous cooking and daily activities. Furthermore, with a variety of colors and patterns, linoleum flooring also contributed to bringing a fresh look and personality to the kitchen, reflecting the style of each home. However, the advent of newer materials like vinyl caused linoleum to gradually lose its popularity, as vinyl was often easier to install and had lower initial costs. Nevertheless, today, linoleum is still highly valued for its eco-friendly properties and is considered a sustainable option, evoking a sense of nostalgia and reminding us of the ingenuity and sophistication in design from a bygone era. It represents a shift in perceptions about building materials and interior design trends over the decades. Iceboxes. Before modern refrigerators appeared with their humming noises and automatic cooling technology, iceboxes were the primary food cooling device in every family's kitchen. They were the predecessors of refrigerators, crafted primarily from wood and insulated with sawdust or cork, helping keep food fresh by using large blocks of ice. The image of ice deliverymen regularly bringing heavy blocks of ice to each home has become an unforgettable memory for many generations, symbolizing an era when technology was not yet developed enough to automate food preservation. These ice boxes were popular before the 1930s, when access to electricity and refrigeration technology was limited in many regions. They helped families keep meat, milk, and other perishable foods fresh for several days, minimizing waste and ensuring hygiene. Each morning, checking the remaining ice and arranging food in the box was a familiar part of homemaking. The advent of electric refrigerators with stable and easier cooling, eliminating the need for frequent ice replacement or worrying about melting ice, gradually rendered iceboxes obsolete. These refrigerators revolutionized food preservation. From an essential appliance, they transformed into an interesting relic of the past, present only in museums or sought after by antique enthusiasts. Electric coil stoves. Next, I want to talk about a revolutionary invention of that era. Electric coil stoves, with their characteristic exposed heating elements, marked a significant advancement in kitchen technology in the early 1900s. They brought safety and convenience to the cooking experience, fundamentally changing how millions of families prepared meals. Before electric coil stoves, cooking was often associated with wood-burning stoves, coal stoves, or gas stoves, which carried more risks and required stricter control. Electric coil stoves ushered in a new era, where cooking became cleaner, easier to control temperature, and most importantly, safer, especially for families with young children. The sight of glowing red coils when powered on became familiar in modern kitchens of that time, symbolizing convenience and innovation. They helped homemakers save time and effort, freeing them from having to start fires or worry about gas leaks. As kitchen appliances continued to develop at a rapid pace, glass top and induction stoves emerged, offering greater safety, efficiency, and modern aesthetics. These new technologies not only heated faster, but were also easier to clean, leading to the gradual decline of electric coil stoves, turning them into a nostalgic piece in the history of kitchen appliance development. Formica countertops. Bringing a vibrant splash of color and personality to homes across the country, it has become a symbol of modernity in post-war interior design. I'm talking about Formica countertops. The story of Formica began in 1912, initially not as a kitchen countertop material, but as a mica substitute in electrical insulation, before it found its place in interior decoration. With its easy-to-clean and extremely durable properties, Formica quickly became a favorite choice for post-war families seeking convenience and style at an affordable cost. These countertops were not only scratch-resistant and heat-resistant, but also available in countless colors and patterns, from soft pastel shades to bold geometric designs, allowing homeowners to express their personal style in their kitchen. They replaced wooden countertops that were prone to damage or tiled surfaces that were difficult to clean. Although its popularity has declined in recent decades due to the rise of natural and engineered stones like granite or quartz, which are considered more luxurious and durable, Formica still holds a special place in modern designs. Like and share this video to continue admiring fascinating kitchen items. Butler's Pantries. Do you remember these rooms filled with items and food? Butler's Pantries, once dedicated spaces for storing, preparing, and serving meals, were a representation of elegance and high social status in wealthy households. This was where exquisite china, shimmering silver, and linen tablecloths were meticulously and carefully arranged, awaiting special occasions. In this space, elaborate meals were discreetly prepared, away from guests' view, ensuring everything was perfect before being brought to the main dining table. This place was not only a storage area, but also a crucial transit point between the noisy kitchen and the formal dining room. However, as home designs and lifestyles changed, coupled with the decline of households with multiple servants, Butler's Pantries gradually became less common. The need for a separate space to manage food and kitchenware diminished, giving way to more streamlined and efficient storage solutions within modern kitchens themselves. Open, integrated kitchen spaces are suitable for comfortable dining experiences and households without many servants. Wall-mounted can openers. This seemingly simple device, securely mounted to the kitchen wall, embodied the emphasis on practicality and convenience in families of that era. Popular from the 1950s to the 1970s, wall-mounted can openers helped simplify meal preparation for countless households, becoming a familiar item in every kitchen. With its sturdy and easy-to-use design, it solved the problem of opening tin cans quickly and more safely, compared to earlier crude handheld tools, which often caused cuts or were difficult to operate. Homemakers could easily attach the can to the device, turn the handle, and in just a few seconds, the can would be neatly opened. This machine not only saved counter space, but was also always ready for use, never getting lost like small handheld tools. Nevertheless, as kitchen appliances continued to evolve, wall-mounted can openers gradually gave way to more flexible and portable options, such as improved handheld tools and electric can openers. Furthermore, changes in food packaging with the introduction of easier-to-open cans and alternative packaging methods reduced the reliance on wall-mounted can openers. Milk doors were a charming architectural detail, a small door built into the exterior wall of the house, specifically designed for home milk delivery. Popular until the mid-20th century, they were a smart and extremely convenient solution to ensure fresh milk was safely preserved and always available without requiring the homeowner to be present to receive it. The milk delivery person simply placed the milk bottles into the small compartment from the outside, and the homeowner could retrieve them from the inside without opening the main door. This not only kept the milk fresh in harsh weather conditions, but also enhanced privacy and security for the home. The image of milk trucks driving along the streets in the early morning has become a beautiful memory for many. However, this unique innovation quickly became obsolete with the widespread emergence of household refrigerators. Refrigerators allowed families to purchase milk in larger quantities and store it for longer periods, eliminating the need for daily milk deliveries. Along with that, changes in milk delivery operations and the development of large supermarkets led to the gradual disappearance of this service, turning milk doors into an interesting historical mark on old houses, recalling an era where convenience was defined very differently. Pull-down ironing boards. These clever ironing boards, skillfully integrated into kitchen walls or laundry rooms, bore witness to the era's focus on practicality and efficient home organization. Especially popular in the mid-20th century, they significantly saved space in homes that did not have ample room for a separate laundry room. When not in use, this ironing board could be neatly folded and hidden within a cabinet or wall nook, keeping the room tidy and organized. When needed, the homemaker simply pulled it down with ease, transforming any small space into a convenient ironing area. This made ironing much more convenient for busy homemakers, reducing effort and travel time. As homes became more spacious and lifestyles evolved, the demand for pull-down ironing boards gradually decreased. Modern laundry solutions like portable ironing boards offer greater flexibility and convenience, especially in storage. These ironing boards, often hidden in cabinets or behind paneling, provided easy access for quick ironing without needing to set up a standing ironing board. However, the presence of these built-in ironing boards in old homes today still evokes a sense of nostalgia, recalling an era when creative design seamlessly combined function and aesthetics. Built-in flour sifters. If you love baking, you cannot overlook this handy device. Built-in flour sifters were once a common feature in many early 20th century kitchens, especially in homes where baking was loved. These sifters were often cleverly integrated into kitchen cabinets, allowing bakers to easily sift flour directly into mixing bowls without worrying about powder spilling out. This not only saved time, but also significantly reduced mess during baking, a task notorious for creating flour dust everywhere. This convenient design allowed flour to be neatly stored and finely sifted instantly when needed, ensuring consistently soft and fluffy baked goods. It was a simple yet extremely effective solution, demonstrating sophistication in kitchen design to serve the specific needs of homemakers. However, with the advent of pre-sifted flour on the market, which was processed to eliminate lumps and impurities, along with the popularity of electric mixers, the demand for built-in flour sifters decreased. Modern appliances and ingredients have made the baking process faster and easier, causing these devices to only appear in old homes. evoking nostalgia, along with images of bustling kitchens, fragrant with the smell of freshly baked goods. Do you have any memorable experiences with this flour sifter? Please share in the comments section. Dumbwaiters. Dumbwaiters are compact elevators. Popular in multi-story buildings in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, they were often manually operated and specifically designed to transport food, dishes, and household items between floors. This was a practical and clever solution, particularly useful in large homes, mansions, or commercial establishments like hotels and restaurants, where moving heavy items via stairs was a significant challenge. Initially, dumbwaiters were a sign of wealth and convenience, saving effort for both homeowners and servants, ensuring service was quick and efficient. Operating them was usually quite simple, requiring only pulling a rope or turning a hand crank to raise or lower items. But as more modern architectural styles emerged, with kitchens and dining rooms often designed to be closer together on the same floor, or with the development of larger, more automated elevator technologies, the use of dumbwaiters gradually declined. Today, classic dumbwaiters are primarily found in historical buildings or repurposed as unique features, recalling an era where residential convenience was defined by clever mechanical solutions. Dining nooks. Dining nooks, also known as breakfast nooks, are cozy, built-in seating areas, often neatly placed in a kitchen corner or near a window, helping to maximize space. They provided a comfortable and convenient space for family meals, especially quick breakfasts and lunches, creating an intimate and cozy atmosphere like a small cafe. The benches often included integrated storage compartments underneath, offering a clever solution to optimize storage space in the kitchen, where every nook and cranny was valuable. This made dining nooks a popular choice for mid-20th century families, especially those with limited space, who still wanted a separate dining area without occupying too much room. However, dining nooks gradually became less popular as open-concept designs gained prominence. Modern architectural trends prioritize the connection between functional spaces, and dining areas are more integrated with living spaces, creating a sense of spaciousness and openness. Nevertheless, for many, this special space remains a beautiful memory of simple meals, intimate conversations, and the warm, loving embrace of family. For those who don't know, the idea of a dining nook was inspired by the cozy seating arrangements often found in cafes and pubs, bringing a bit of public gathering space right into the heart of the home. Tiled countertops. Once a popular choice in kitchens, especially in the 1940s and 1950s, tiled countertops were favored for their durability and color variety. This material allowed homeowners to truly personalize their kitchen space, creating unique and eye-catching surfaces that reflected each family's individual style and aesthetic taste. From monochrome hues to complex patterns, tiling offered an artistic beauty and design flexibility that other materials found hard to match. People liked the smoothness and durability of the tiles, feeling that it provided a sturdy and long-lasting work surface. Unfortunately, the biggest drawback of tiled countertops was that the grout between the tiles often got dirty and was difficult to clean. Stains, grease, and food crumbs easily seeped into the gaps, creating conditions for bacterial growth and making hygiene maintenance a challenge. Over time, grout could also crack or degrade, requiring repairs and adding to the maintenance burden. Consequently, smoother surfaces like granite, quartz, and solid surfaces became more popular because they were easier to maintain. Furthermore, they also lacked grout lines for dirt to cling to. This led to tiled countertops gradually disappearing from modern kitchens. Push-button stoves. Push-button stoves were a modern marvel when they first appeared in the 1950s. They brought a fresh wave to kitchen technology with their innovative design. Instead of old-fashioned knobs or rotary dials, These stoves were equipped with convenient push buttons to control the oven and cooktop, promising a neater and more streamlined kitchen appearance. This change not only offered aesthetic appeal, but also improved the user experience, making temperature adjustment more precise and effortless. Some stove models even integrated timers that automatically turned off the oven, enhancing both safety and convenience in the kitchen, giving homemakers more peace of mind when preparing meals. With a single press, you could activate the cooktop or oven, providing a modern feel and optimal control. As technology continued to develop at a rapid pace, these stoves were replaced by more efficient and user-friendly controls, such as touchscreens and digital displays. These new technologies were not only more intuitive, but also allowed for complex features, causing push-button stoves to gradually become a relic of the past, a hallmark of innovation in an era when technology began to penetrate every corner of family life. Meat safes. Before refrigerators came into existence and became a familiar item in every household, meat safes were a common kitchen item in the past, used to keep meat and other perishable foods fresh. These cabinets were typically made of wood with steel mesh panels on the sides, providing a dual purpose. Wood created the structure and natural insulation, while the steel allowed air to circulate, helping maintain a cool temperature inside. What was special was that meat safes operated entirely without electricity, relying on natural elements like airflow and evaporation to cool food. They were often placed in cooler areas of the house, such as Butler's pantries or cellars, away from direct sunlight. As refrigeration technology improved and became more accessible to households, meat safes gradually disappeared from kitchens, giving way to the superior convenience and efficiency of electric refrigerators. Today, these meat safes are often found in antique shops or displayed in historical homes, becoming a part of cultural heritage. Does this cabinet evoke any beautiful memories for you? Please leave your answer in the comments section. Wooden cooking utensils. Our journey continues with wooden cooking utensils. These items have been a staple in kitchens for centuries, praised for their gentle contact with cookware, especially non-stick surfaces. They not only helped protect the non-stick coating of pots and pans from scratches, but also had non-conductive and non-heat conductive properties, helping users avoid burns when touching them. With their rustic appearance and natural feel when held, wooden utensils brought a cozy and traditional feel to the kitchen, recalling warm family meals. However, wood is a porous material that can absorb flavors and odors from food, especially strong-smelling dishes, making cleaning more difficult compared to non-porous materials. They needed to be washed and dried carefully to prevent mold growth. These factors contributed to the advent of alternative materials like silicone and plastic, which are easier to clean and stain-resistant and also come in more colors and styles to suit modern kitchen aesthetics. Nevertheless, many professional chefs and cooking enthusiasts still prefer wooden cooking utensils for their natural properties and ability to protect cookware, keeping a part of tradition alive in modern kitchens. Cast iron stoves. These heavy, sturdy cast iron stoves were not only cooking appliances, but often the main heat source for the entire home for decades, especially in rural areas and cold climates. Cast iron stoves were renowned for their ability to maintain stable temperatures for long periods and their high durability, capable of being used for generations without breaking down. They were the heart of the kitchen, where families gathered to stay warm and cook hearty meals. One of the major drawbacks of this type of stove was that it took a very long time to heat up and cool down, requiring patience and advanced planning. Furthermore, their significant weight made moving them extremely difficult. Once placed somewhere, they were almost permanently fixed there. As technology advanced, gas and electric stoves emerged, offering many superior advantages. They were more energy efficient, provided faster heating times, and offered more precise temperature control. At the same time, these modern stoves also provided greater flexibility in placement and design within the kitchen. Although no longer the primary choice in most households today, cast iron stoves still hold a special place in the hearts of many chefs and history enthusiasts, cherished as a symbol of durability and tradition. Baking centers. Was your childhood connected to baking centers in the kitchen? These centers were once the dream of home bakers, equipped with integrated mixers, low countertops, and specialized storage areas. They were designed to simplify the baking process, providing a separate, efficient space that optimized every step from mixing dough to baking. Having a built-in mixer saved countertop space and was always ready for use. The lower countertop was specifically designed for more comfortable kneading, minimizing strain on the back and shoulders. Additionally, specialized cabinets for baking tools and ingredients kept everything within reach, from flour, sugar, and eggs to baking pans and decorating tools. However, this space could be limiting in small kitchens because it occupies a large area and might not be utilized efficiently if baking is not done frequently. Modern trends prioritize more flexible, multifunctional kitchen spaces where appliances can be moved or neatly stored when not needed. Although no longer common, baking centers remain a symbol of professionalism and the passion for home baking, recalling an era when cooking was considered a refined art. Pot racks. Pot racks were once a very popular storage solution, hung from the ceiling or mounted on walls, offering a convenient and aesthetically pleasing way to store pots and pans. They not only provided easy access to cookware, but also served as decoration, adding a focal point to the kitchen space, especially in rustic or industrial-style kitchens. Hanging pots high freed up valuable cabinet space while also displaying beautiful sets of pots and pans, making them a part of the interior design. This rack helped homemakers quickly find the necessary utensils without having to rummage through cluttered cabinets. What led to pot racks gradually being replaced was that they easily accumulated dust and grease, requiring frequent cleaning to keep pots and pans spotless and shiny. In particular, greasy vapors from cooking easily adhered to the surface of hanging pots and pans, causing them to get dirty quickly. As kitchen design trends evolved towards clean and minimalist aesthetics, many homeowners began to prefer storage solutions hidden within cabinets and drawers, aiming to create a neater, less cluttered, and easier to clean kitchen space. Nevertheless, in certain kitchen styles, pot racks are still favored for their practicality and the classic beauty they bring. Rolling pin drawers. Finally, a common feature in many old kitchens, the rolling pin drawer. This device was specifically designed to store a rolling pin, keeping it handy for baking tasks. This drawer typically had a curved shape to perfectly fit the rolling pin's body, ensuring it wouldn't roll around or take up too much space in regular drawers. Its purpose was twofold. First, to keep the rolling pin easily accessible for baking, ready for all needs for making bread, pastries, or other doughs. And second, to prevent it from rolling around or being damaged by colliding with other utensils. For home bakers, this specialized drawer was an undeniable convenience, demonstrating thoughtfulness in classic kitchen design. It also helped preserve the rolling pin better, preventing mold or odor absorption. As kitchen design evolved and kitchen spaces became more versatile, these specialized drawers became less common. Modern kitchens prefer multi-purpose storage solutions that can accommodate various items, not limited to just one specific object. This change reflects the trend of space optimization and usage flexibility, making the rolling pin drawer a small but nostalgic detail of old kitchens. We have just journeyed together through an exploration of kitchen features that were once an indispensable part of daily life but have now faded into history. From cozy dining nooks to innovative multifunctional appliances, each item tells a story of ingenuity, practicality, and the continuous changes in our lifestyles. Did any of these forgotten kitchen items evoke a wave of nostalgia in you? Let us know in the comments section if we missed any of your favorite kitchen items from the past. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to follow more interesting videos from us. Thank you for joining us on this trip back to the past.